welcome back to the ESL Pro League. It's the North American division, getting towards the very, very end of the season here. Elfish Sky, a few teams still playing for those core spots, trying to get into the finals, and Liquid, I would suggest, is one of those teams.
Yeah, I would suggest so as well. And I mean, look, here on Cobblestone, I think they can have a pretty good time.
Ladies and gents, let's head into the action. We're live here in the pistol round. Splyce and Team Liquid. Team Liquid did win just earlier on Train. Let's see if they can do it here on Cobble. Crucial. We'll find the first frag there, and Nitro pushes through, trades it back. It's a 4-on-4. Nitro, can he get a second? He does. Brings it back to 4v3. You can see the bomb heading towards the A site, which is now wide open. Davey coming in from behind, picks up Pim. Going to try and push through.
Oh,
CE
wow, what a
round.
shot.
Look at that. That's sick shot, mate. Sick shot.
Yeah, JDM goes down, and now the job gets very difficult, actually, for Team Liquid. Given where that bomb has been positioned, Hiko has to find a frag here. If he doesn't manage to do that, I think it's all over. And, well, now it's just down to Nitro. He's going to have to hit two very good headshots with that USP. He doesn't really know where the CTs are at the moment. Of course, he knows sort of the general direction, but he does manage to collect the bomb, and he's actually played this one pretty well, going to make his way over towards the B bomb site. So he will at least get the bomb down, and now it looks actually a whole lot more winnable for him.
It does, and of course, you can see that he has that USP to work with. He's got a flashbang, and both these players here for Splyce a little bit tagged up. Let's see if Nitro can find both of these. He really just needs to hold them back, but you would expect they're going to throw everything at this one. As long as he doesn't get caught out straight away by a Cillion here. Will peek out. They now know where he is, and they should theoretically be able to trade this back. They don't even need to trade. Davey straight up finds the frag. And round number one going to go over to Splyce on the CT side of Cobble.
Yep.
How many B pushes, how many B bomb plans are we going to see in a row here, Elfish Guy? It feels like it's just add another B to the name of Cobblestone, because that's all we see.
Well, we will see if it will be B.
Don't just finish, just stop right there.
Finished.
Yeah, good.
But here for Liquid with just the pistols. Looks like they're heading towards the A side, actually. I mean, can't expect too much from them, to be fair, on this one.
Two Tech 9s, P250, no armor here for Liquid. They do push towards A. You can see that Crucial is in not a bad spot at all. He decides just to drop back and to await the rotation of his team as someone else comes in through to mid. That will be Davey. Machine Gun drops the bomb carrier as well. And they find the last frag of the round. An easy anti-eco coming out for Splyce.
Good clean round for Splyce, and Davey, he didn't buy really anything into that round, so immediately he's going to pick that AWP up, drop it over to Crucial, and he himself gets given the UMP. Overall, a very good round there for Splyce, and well, this time Liquid's going to be able to buy into it off the back of that bomb plant that went down in the pistol round.
Yeah.
Just the 5 AKs.
To be fair, this is precisely how Splyce needs to start off. Even the rounds they win, they spend money. They need to not foolishly throw away 2 or 3 of their weapons.
Yeah.
And you can see they've saved quite a bunch through from last round, heading up against this relatively good buy coming out from Liquid. So we'll have to see how they match up. You can see that they've also left Pimp all the way back towards just outside T main there. So we'll see how the push onto this B site's going to go. Elige over the top.
The grenade doesn't even do any damage at all, so not a very good passage of play there for Davey. He gets caught with the grenade out. And Elige cleans up the kill quite easily, puts the player advantage there for Liquid, and, well, makes life pretty difficult here for Splyce now that Liquid have got control of drop room as well. It's going to be the B split coming out, a couple through drop. Cillion, though, does clean up Nitro, should be traded easily, and is. JDM's going to pick that one up. Pimp in the meanwhile traded out Arya, who've got Hiko, and overall, not a bad entry to the site there from Liquid. They get the trades that they need. That's all that they had to do, essentially. Now a 2v1. Again, one more trade required, maybe not even that.
Well, what can Machine Gun do? Surely Elige in the right spot at the right time finds the frag, and the round going to go over to Team Liquid.
Didn't manage to collect the AWP, so that's a little disappointing for Liquid, but I think they'll be happy just to go with the 5 rifles again here.
I was going to say, coming to this round, Splyce should have a bit of money to work with, but it doesn't look like if that's necessarily the case. Both Arya and Davey or under 2K. So means the rest of the team will defer and wait till next round to spend up all of their money. And it puts Team Liquid in a very good position here.
Oh, wow. What a great shot, though, from Crucial. That'll do it. But he's going to be traded, or Arya is going to be traded here by Hiko. So the good work done there by that Deagle, Crucial, is basically going to be undone. Back to a 4v4, and Liquid probably can get another one here. That player boosted up through drop, should be going down. Eventually. Elige, checks the angle at the correct time. Machine gun gets dropped, and 4v3 here, and still, we see Splyce hanging on for the moment, but you have to feel like it's going to be all said and done shortly, and Crucial gets one, but not able to get the second. It's just 1 versus 3 now for Cillian, and, well, Liquid probably don't want to be losing any more guns here. And Pimp needs to find an AK that's been dropped somewhere and pick that up.
Well, he should be able to, you would think, pushing through B halls, be able to find some sort of weapon that's better than that CZ. But even then, you pick it up, you run away, right?
You would think so. There's an AK. Pimp's going to trade out for an AK for himself as well. So both sides going to be pretty happy with how this one's gone, I suppose. Splyce, they've, of course, just ecoed into it, and at least they're going to get the upgraded weapon on a Cillian. Save a bit of cash into the next round. And Liquid, of course, pick up the win, bring it back to 2-2. And
is it all downhill for Splyce?
That's just about what I was going to ask. Like, are those 2 rounds going to be the highlight of this one again for Splyce, or are they going to show us a little bit more than what we saw on Train?
The rounds where Splyce play well, they don't play bad Counter-Strike. It's just we don't see enough of it, unfortunately.
Well, their aim is very good, but you know the other things are sort of lacking. Like, they don't trade very well a lot of the time. There doesn't seem to be many set executes that they have. So there's things that they can shore up, but definitely there's some takeaways here for Splyce. I mean, Davey looked pretty good on Train, to be fair, and Crucial last week was looking very good with the AWP, so...
Not so sure about that nade, to be honest.
No. Still, looks like Liquid's going to be quick out on towards the B platform, and Nitro does clean up Crucial there, so a very important frag. Now the Liquid guys have a good opportunity. Oh, Cillian's going to be spotted out there by Tree as well, and Nitro, he gets flashed out by, I think, his teammate. But in the end, Cillian does manage to survive. Arya pushes very aggressively and has been spotted out, still alive, and manages to somehow get a kill. Nitro in the end, great job though to pick up a Cillian and Arya with the flick. Elige will clean up the kill on Davey through the smoke, and it's just down to Machine Gun, 1 versus 4. Liquid in a good spot here to go through with a lot of guns alive and really start to get that economy rolling in the next round.
Yeah, 1 by 1, Liquid tore Splyce apart there. They pushed out into the B site. They kept 4 players. They kept 4 AKs. They're making bank. Splyce, on the other hand, are now down 1 round on the scoreboard. 3-2 in favor of Team Liquid, who won map number 1, 16-8. Can they do the same here on Cbble? I know you predicted a 2-0 to Liquid Elfish Guy, and I said, you know what? I suspect you're probably right. I'll jump on that bandwagon as well. Splyce looking to prove us wrong, but they're going to have to do more than they have been doing so far. Splyce at their best can definitely do this, but are they going to be at their best today? I'm not so sure.
Well, for the moment, they're not going to be at the best, considering they're just with the pistols and getting easily cleaned up 1 by 1 by Team Liquid, who are just sort of waltzing into the bomb sites. Nitro's having a good time. He got a lot of kills last round, got a lot of kills this round. And maybe he's going to be the one on fire in this round, or in this map rather, for Team Liquid.
I love how JDM's just holding all the way back and finding frags. They head on down into water. Davey now, the last one left alive, out towards Cat. He's going to go down to JDM as well. Liquid now 4-2. Splyce able to buy into this round after their eco on round 6. The guys from Liquid still, they don't, not even seeing AWPs come out. Just AKs across the board.
They don't need it at this
They're
point.
just walking in, finding frags.
Yeah. Why change it when it's working?
This is really a time where Crucial needs to step up. And I say this with a bit of regret, I suppose, because it always seems to come down to him and whether he's, you know, being successful on that AWP or not. So if you can do that here, definitely going to make things a little bit easier for Splyce. The only time they seem to find success is when he has got that AWP and he's all guns blazing.
Well, I wouldn't disagree with you on that point. For the moment, Splyce, though, they have a opportunity with that AWP, although admittedly Crucial's kind of on the wrong side of the map at the moment. Looks like he's going to start to rotate back a little bit towards the B side, but still holding A main for now. Looks like Liquid want to try and get something done in the drop room there, but Utility's holding them off. And still, I mean, Liquid playing this one slowly, but again, the initial frag goes over to Team Liquid. Elige this time to pick that one up.
1 minute remaining on the clock. Splyce still down that player. Haven't been able to bring one back. And as the fires dissipate here, Hiko pushes through and finds one. They're now full control here of this B site. They're going to force the guys from Splyce back. They look like they probably just want to hold on to this 3-weapon self, which I can't afford to be reset on that economy once again. Can't afford.
I feel like Liquid probably should hunt here. They, as far as I'm aware, have a very good economy. So
yeah, well, they kept 4 from last round, I think.
I think they all had about 5k plus and definitely have the money to buy with next round. So looks like they are going to head out, start fanning across the map, trying to find these Splyce players. If they can take these 3 guns out of the hands of Splyce, that's going to be a massive win. Slowly but surely, covering off as many angles as they can. Although they do seem to have slowed down. So maybe Liquid won't get these guns in the end.
You'd think not. You would think not. I think we can see maybe Pimp, the only one sort of heading towards them for now. And they should safely make their way through to round number 8. And I'm
surprised Liquid didn't go a little bit harder into that one. Like, obviously, I know going into 3 players is not going to be the easiest of tasks, but the risk versus reward, in my mind, was probably worth it there for Liquid. Even if they had lost all of their guns, they had heaps of money to buy the next couple of rounds even.
Yeah, I wonder at what point they realised that they were just going to save, even though there was 3 of them. I wonder how long
Pretty much straight away, I think. Considering Liquid pushed out straight away, but they sort of slowed things down. Anyway, digressing a little bit. The 3 guns go through the round here for Splyce, and they're going to buy off it. Well, Nitro, again, is going to find an entry frag for Team Liquid. Although he wasn't really entering the site, so I don't know. Would you classify it as an entry frag? Regardless, though, kill for Liquid. That's always going to be good.
Aria holding up the back of Coop as well. Davey watching into drop. Potential here for these 2 players to do some damage onto Liquid and maybe get Splyce into this round. We can see straight away Aria onto Nitro. Elige going to go down to Crucial's AWP. And Aria taking a long, long time to get out of those flames. Wasn't sure if he wanted to use a smoke or not. And Liquid trying to turn this around 3v3. 55 on the clock. Plenty of time to work with. And the call coming out from Pimp that A side is clear. If Pimp can hold this rotation off, this is certainly going to help as well. Davey will go down. And now 2 players left alive here for Splyce.
Not going to be an easy job here for those 2 remaining Splyce players. And, well, the bomb not yet planted for Liquid, so there's at least that. Crucial with the AWP. Isn't going to get much done. Pimp, he's going to get some backup there from Hiko, who actually closes out the second frag as well. And there you go.
What plant? What bomb site?
Exactly.
Who cares? Just kill them all. It's precisely what Liquid did. 6-2 the score. Splyce won round 1 and round 2. And there's been all downhill for them since. If we take a look at their buys heading to this round, Pistol Armor with Davey on the Mag 7. And AWP heading over to JDM this time for the guys on Team Liquid. Let's see where he decides to play it. Looks like it's going to be a straight out rush here onto the B site, and they managed to take control of Catwalk all the way through down to the stairs as well. Davey in a great spot, catches one out. Can he get another? Asilion pushing through the smoke. At what point will he find Elige? In the end, he does, and does find that frag. And this is not a bad round at all here for Splyce, playing a little bit differently. They didn't expect. Pistol
Armor for Splyce. I mean, it's worked out quite well. And Davey should get that one onto JDM. Does manage to do it. Pimp is going to go down too. So not a very good round there for Team Liquid. They lose to what is essentially an eco, really, for Splyce. And that's a big swing in the money. Splyce is going to be able to buy fully into this round. Liquid, of course,
2 AWPs.
Do have the money to buy back into it. But really what should have been probably 7-2 is now 6-3. And Splyce, again, sort of have a sniff into this one. I was going to say it's sort of looking like it's going the way maybe of the first half of Train. But after the back of that one for Splyce, they, again, might be able to pull a little bit more out of this first half.
I guess we'll have to see, because this is the perfect opportunity for Liquid to reset the economy here of Splyce. They've gone out, they've bought 2 AWPs as well. If they can drop them all out of their hands, it's going to make life a much more difficult for Splyce. On the other hand, if Splyce can get these AWP frags starting off with Crucial onto Elige, can carry these through for a few rounds and stem the tide here perhaps, then they could very easily bring this back to a 6-6, which is a much better scoreline heading into the last section of this first half.
Well, I mean, that's still a little bit of a way here, really. We'll see what Splyce can do. I mean, they have got that initial pick, and Davey's been doing some good work with that Mag 7 in the last round, so I don't think there's really any easy opportunities here for Team Liquid to find a frag back. Going up against a double AWP is always going to be a little difficult. Arya holding off the B bomb site for now for Splyce. He's going to be challenged momentarily by the looks of things. We'll see what JDM can do. Is he going to be able to get the frag here? Is he going to be able to challenge Arya? Liquid look like they're going to head through drop, actually.
Yeah, well, Davey, what can he do with the Mag 7? Because he's in a great spot to find a couple of quick frags. Can he get one? No, he won't. Takes out a couple of chunks there onto one of the Liquid players, but that is all it is. Nitro pushes out, finds one. Pimp onto his second, and very quickly they all fall apart. It's a 2v2. JDM on the pistol. And that leaves a machine gun. Can he save the day? Gets one. Potential here to find one more.
There's no time. He doesn't have the bomb. He has to get the frags. Machine gun, why is he peeking? Oh, well, he gets the job done, but oof, he didn't need to peek there. He could have just waited the timer out. Still, works out in the end for Splyce. So I guess...
Did he know the bomb wasn't there? Did they have...
Surely they knew the bomb was dropped.
I don't know.
Someone must have called it.
I guess you also, you know, it takes a while to plant it as well. Like, it's not like you need to be peeking every 2 seconds, but... Machine gun saves the day. But they take a lot of economical damage though, Elfish Guy. They didn't get to carry through all those AWPs they wanted to carry through.
Good push from Crucial there. I mean, he could have been punished. There wouldn't have been anyone to trade for him, but he gets the shot onto Pimp. And again, Splyce going to head into this round with a player advantage early on in the piece. Nitro's going to push the smoke here. Arya will be able to clean that up. And it's looking like a very good round to start off here for Splyce.
Yeah, so far so good. 1:20 on the clock. The bomb looking like it's going to come out towards the B site for now. But the remaining 3 players of Elige, Hiko, and JDM, they need to play this one smart, play it together. The re-smoke going to come out towards the B site just to hold them back a little bit further. But even then, it's going to be at least, 40, 45 seconds on the clock to do something with this. Elige goes down. Hiko finds Arya. And looks like they're going to try and make something of this B site. If they do, it's going to be a 2v2 on the site. And then it's just a matter of this retake if they do manage to get the bomb plant down. But Asilian up next to the tree. Surely he's in the perfect spot to get all of the frags right now. But in the end, Crucial misses the shot. But Hiko going to go down nevertheless. 5-6. They're bringing it back, Elfish Guy. We said maybe 6-6 here. They, just get the ball rolling a little bit. You can see this buy coming out from Liquid now. Not looking so great either. So Splyce, if they just keep the boot in here, just, apply a little bit more pressure. Yeah. That's what they need to do.
Ever so slowly, Splyce are starting to bring this one back. And Team Liquid, they just don't have an answer at the moment. They're getting, well, again, it comes down to Crucial, doesn't it, really? He's picked up the first couple of frags in a lot of these rounds here. And that's really put Splyce in a good spot. And Splyce have been able to come back and start to make something of this first half here on Cbble. Nitro is going to trade out one. Hiko picks up another one there onto Asilian. So Liquid this time do have the player advantage. And the B-bomb site very nearly in their control. No smokes down just yet. Crucial's actually going to drop one and play around it. Oh, great shot there onto JDM. And again, he's still looking like he's playing pretty well for now. And that's a good sign for Splyce. But all of these Splyce players coming from the exact same direction.
So far forward here as well. Behind the rock. Peeks out, turns around, finds the second. The third is right there waiting for you, but Hiko gets it in the end. Liquid finds the round, a round they needed to win here. They wanted to turn this back, get back into the lead, stop Splyce from equaling it up. And of course, their economy was not looking so great before that round. So being able to come through, keep a few guns, put one more on the scoreboard. Splyce, on the other hand, they're going to be spending all of their money here into round number 13. Well, even then, what do you do? If you lose this round, do you just buy again? Do you save for round 15? What's the plan?
Well, I mean, really, this has not been a good turnaround there for Splyce. It looked like they were starting to come back here, but like you said, their economy is a little bit in a disarray here. And Team Liquid, oh, wow. Nitro just peeking out onto platform on his own is an easy cleanup for Crucial there. And, well, Team Liquid kind of have to utilize this now. They've drawn a player extra over towards the B-bomb site. Machine Gun, though, is going to get so much information. Gets a kill as well. Almost gets 2. And that's a fantastic result there for the CT. Splyce are going to get a quick rotation over to this A-bomb site. Looks like they might even be able to win this round. Davey does manage to clean up Hiko in the end there with a good couple of shots from the Mag 7. Aria knows exactly where JDM is, but JDM does pick up a kill. Pimp's going to go down, though, to Aria. And now 1 versus 3. I don't know if JDM's going to pull this off, but if he does, it'll be huge for Team Liquid.
Yeah, it's a pretty big call here. I don't think it's even a bad idea maybe to just drop back. And that looks like what he's going to do for now. I think just holding on to this AWP for the next round. Their economy wasn't looking so good. Being able to get that AWP. So not a bad play. It looks like he's going to try and make his way over to the B site. Still plenty of time on the clock. And this actually changes things up quite a bit here, Elfish Guy.
Yep.
I find it interesting that Splyce have just decided to stack this site entirely. I guess they think we can play around Crucial's AWP. We can trade it out. We can retake, and just trade either way. And it looks like what they're going to have to do. Surely they try and take this on. They must know now the amount of time on the clock. The bomb plant's going to go over towards this B site. Let's see how they react.
Well, this is definitely winnable now for JDM. He's actually going to push pretty far forward, so this could be dangerous for Splyce. They're going to make a lot of noise. He'll know where they're coming from. And if he can find 1v1, which he should here, it's Crucial, pushing aggressively with the AWP out in his hands and just gets completely caught off guard there by JDM. And now 1v1, Aria knows exactly where JDM is, but JDM has no idea where Aria is. Still, JDM playing this one pretty well. He knows that Aria is very low on HP, has that P250 out. The bomb's going to be smoked off by Aria, but the time has been ticking away quite a lot. JDM should win this round and does manage to do it. A great 2v1 coming out from him. Well, it was actually a 3v1, wasn't it? Because he picked up one on the A-bomb side as well. So
picked one, fell away, planted the bomb over towards B. Just played that exceptionally well in reality for Team Liquid. Splyce, on the other hand, not necessarily sold on that one for them, but the result is set in stone. It doesn't really matter. Liquid now 8-5 out in the lead. Splyce going to be forced onto an eco. They'll be able to buy in round 15, or they'll be forced to buy in round 15. How good that is, I guess we will have to wait and see. Winning this round would certainly help. They can bring it back to 7 and 8. Probably feeling a little bit better, but the potential for a 10-5, not so good here for Splyce.
Machine Gun, though, does bring one back, and, well, unfortunately, it's only the Mac 10 that he's going to be able to pick up there, so not the ideal weapon in his hands, but, I mean, it kills a kill, so I guess Splyce will take it at this point, although Nitro's going to pull back one onto Davey, gets another one onto Aria, and Machine Gun should go down here, pushing through the smoke. Pimp's going to clean up a couple, and it's just Crucial alive for Splyce. Liquid should be going 9-5 up, and after that, after that entire half, I mean, if we get to 10-5 here for Liquid, even 9 is fantastic on that T side, so they've done a good job so far.
They certainly have. They've been playing well all evening here. And to be fair, I think they just outclassed Splyce just a little bit, to be honest. Just that one step above them, unfortunately. And you can see that so far these rounds and the scores we've seen have reflected that. Even JDM in that last round just played so very well. And they're going to, of course, pick up round number 14. The score will be 9-5, heading into the last round of this very first half. Here on Cbble and Crucial. He's going to hold on to his AK, bring it into the last round and see what they can do with it. They can pick up a 6th round. Certainly going to help, but still going to be quite a ways away, I suppose, when they are forced to try and find some T-side rounds.
Let's have a look and see what Splyce is going to be able to buy here. Probably won't be able to afford an AWP unless Davey gets it and goes glass cannon, but should be just the rifles. Oh, he is going to drop it over to Crucial. Okay, so he's just got a Mag 7. It's an interesting decision, putting a lot of stock in Crucial, I suppose.
Well, look at the score. He's the only one in double-digit frags. He's on 13.
Yeah.
Everyone else under 10. And yeah, look, they're going to push forward a long way. Unfortunately,
I don't mind that. I mean, it's sort of a one-and-done position there anyway from Davey. So without armor, it shouldn't affect him too much, especially with the Mag 7. And Crucial's found one frag already to start things off. It looks like it's worked out pretty well for the CTs here.
The double stack on the A side of the map. Not going to be proving too useful as of yet for Splyce. They should now know that the guy's going to be rushing out onto this B side. Pimp going to finish, open it up even onto Crucial there. Aria checks drop, finds one, fires through the smoke, almost picks up a teammate. JDM up on the back platform here with the AWP.
Aria did pick up a Cillian in the end there, so that's not great. And the bomb's dropped by a machine gun though. So a minute left on the clock here. Hiko should go down as well. Machine gun doing a great job just dancing around this B bomb site for now. And JDM once again finds himself in a 2v1, but this time he won't have enough to clean it up.
Machine gun picking up 3 frags. The half going to end 9-6. Liquid in the lead as they head on over to the CT side. Let's take a break and we will be back with all of the action.
This is the galaxy's easiest meal. And this is the galaxy's easiest haircut.
I absolutely love it.
Soylent, the galaxy's easiest meal, is the galaxy's easiest meal. And this is the galaxy's easiest race. Soylent, the galaxy's easiest meal.
Guys and girls, we are back into the game here, about to start off the pistol round, our last half between Liquid and Splyce. We'll be following this one up with Renegades up against Selfless Gaming. Another 2 maps coming out tonight. That should be interesting, a very important game, of course, for Renegades in the same way that this is a very important game for Team Liquid.
Yep.
And both of these guys be looking for 2-0s tonight, which, to be fair, that's what we predicted. We'll see whether Splyce or Selfless can prove us wrong, but so far, it's been all Team Liquid here off Sky.
Certainly has. They've done a good job on that T side, getting 9 rounds, and now heading into the second half. They've got themselves a pretty good springboard to be able to close out this this second map, rather. But to be honest, Splyce have started off pretty well here in the pistol, pick up an initial frag. So maybe Splyce are going to get that train rolling a little bit earlier on Cobblestone here in the second half.
He's almost got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on his weapon. Almost that many frags. Just needs 42 more frags on the pistol.
Okay.
That's screenshot worthy, mate.
If you say so.
It is 100% screenshot worthy. Look at this, going to push out towards the B site with a 4 stack by the looks of it. And surely this should be enough to overcome. Oh, nope, they're splitting onto A Fish Guy. Who even cares about the B site? Look at this. Going to send one through Stables. The remaining players going to try and come through Connector. It's a 1v1 trade to start with. And wow, Pimp going to find a Cillian straight away. Hiko cleans up Machine Gun. And what to me looked like an easy B push was a failed A push. And finally a B bomb plant. But with only 2 players remaining.
That's right. 2 players. Aria and Crucial here for Splyce. But at least the bomb's down. Liquid going to rotate across to this B bomb site. There's a smoke down now for Aria as well, just to restrict a bit of movement there from Liquid. So not too bad for the T's here. The post plants are looking very similar, but Crucial's going to move his position a little bit further forward here, and I do like that. It's going to cause a bit of some trouble here for Liquid as they start to move forward. Although I lie, Pip is just going to clean it up right then and there on Crucial. Aria, the sole survivor now for Splyce. And, I mean, it's possible, but it almost feels like it's going to be a little too much here. JDM covering off that angle quite well. Aria gets the Molotov down. Is that going to be enough, though? Nope.
No.
Just not in time. Hiko cleans it up.
Definitely just not in time. I don't know, man. Watching Liquid retake that site just kind of reminds me of when you see like the killer whales hunting like the baby seals on the beach, or they're knocking them up and they're throwing them in the air and they're just playing around with them and just easy, easy. They just walked on, they found the frags, even headbutted a Molotov.
Your mind works in strange ways.
Mate, don't even start me. do not even... This is why people think we don't like each other.
They'd be right.
Hiko, he's gone and found himself a shotgun. No mag 7. But let's see what he can do with it. You would think that the guys from Liquid should be able to pick this this round up easily and potentially stack some frags onto their kill counts over here on this B site. No utility at all here for Splyce. So definite potential for easy kills. It's just a matter of whether Splyce can trade them out or not. Elige pushes through, picks up one, finds the second. JDM has taken out Davey, picks up 2 more.
What a good round, though, for Liquid, though. They don't lose a single gun. Lots of kills on the SMGs, lots of money in the bank. And Splyce are going to be able to buy into this one. Liquid's buy is still looking a little bit dodgy here, so only one actual rifle going away for the CTs. There we go, an AWP in the hands of JDM, starting to look a little bit better now. But still, Splyce, you have to say, have got better-looking weaponry coming out into this one. If Liquid can pick up the round here, that's going to be huge for them, and it's really going to hurt Splyce. Yeah, well, Liquid taking a little bit of a gamble, though, you know, the results of losing this round are certainly not dire by any means. And Splyce going to push towards the A site right now. Arya going to take damage straight away. You can see the rotations coming out slowly but surely here from Liquid. They've got a pretty good idea it's going to be an A site push coming out from Splyce. And that's precisely what we are going to see. Pimp straight away finds one. Goes down. Nitro goes down to Ari. It's now 3-4. Hiko, what can he do with his shotgun? He's a little bit too far away. Yeah. And he's not going to be able to play this how he wants to. Arya just runs straight into Hiko there and goes down. Elige is going to come in with 2 for the UMP, and all of a sudden we find ourselves at a 1v2. Crucial. He once again is going to have to clutch this one out for Splyce. He won't be able to do it. Elige starting to really wake up now. He's got 3 kills on the board in that round, and well, I'm surprised Hiko was actually able to find one with the shotgun.
You're not supposed to run into the shotgun. You're not like take a step back and shoot. It's like, oh, I'll just rush this guy down. Didn't work out. And, Hiko was probably happy to find himself an easy kill there before going down. 12-6 now the score. Crucial after 17 frags. Actually, top fragging, might I add, for this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's not surprising to see, to be fair. We know Splyce relies on him quite a lot, and at the moment he's just not having enough to be able to carry against Team Liquid. JDM's got an AWP for this round like he did last round, and I mean, didn't have too much of an impact last round, but we'll see how he goes this time. He's had a pretty good day overall, I'd say.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Probably right. Smoke going to come out, just hold this back for a little bit longer, perhaps onto drop, but it does not matter. They're just going to hop on down into drop room. Pimp finds one, finds 2. Will he get the third? Changes that to the USP, but Hiko sneaks around the corner and picks it up. It's now Arya and a Crucial with Tech9's armor pushing out towards the B, onto the A side even, and doesn't matter. Hiko there with the double. It's going to be 3 for him for the round. Liquid 13-6 now in the lead by quite a considerable margin. Splyce going to be buying into this round, but it's now or never for them.
Pretty much. I mean, the back's very much against the wall here, and Splyce are going to be able to buy fully into this round. Again, Crucial has an AWP in his hand, so that's always important for Splyce here, but Liquid, they just don't seem like they're going to stop here. They just feel like they should be able to close this one out very quickly, and we'll be seeing a very similar result to what we saw on Train. It was 16-8 in the favour of Liquid in the first map, and this is very much going in the same direction. JDM starts off well onto Crucial. Important frag for him. Davey, though, is going to be able to retrieve the AWP here, so maybe he can find something with it. But admittedly, Splyce are going to need a little bit more than just something.
Yeah, and the rotation also currently off the cards because Pimp has pushed all the way through. Might get caught out by Arya. No. Works the entire opposite way of when we saw the exact same play come out on the first half. And Nitro trying to get a boost up there and to drop as well, just to peek over the edge and find a frag. Davey's gone back to spawn with the bomb. Cillion going to find Nitro through the smoke. But it looks to me like the guys here on Splyce.
Well, bye, Pimp.
Yeah, well. What do you even do there? What do they do now? 50 seconds on the clock. The bomb's on the complete other side of the map.
Surely.
But he's not going to get a free run here over to the A site.
Well, he just has to deal with Hiko. One shot's all he needs, really. And then Splyce have got control of that A-bomb site. I mean, Hiko's not even really on the site, to be fair. If they smoke him off, they can get in and get the plant and then take some post plants 3v3. It's not a bad situation for the T's at that point. Although for now, they still have yet to actually get in and get that bomb down. 25 seconds left on the clock. The smokes and the Molotovs do come in from Splyce, and the bomb is starting to cross here. Hiko, I don't think he's going to be able to get anything here.
You say that.
He does.
He gets one. Hiko's everyone's
But
favourite
look,
Elfish guy. He's guaranteed at least one frag.
Overall, still not a bad situation there for Splyce. A 1-for-1, and Liquid now going to have to retake with no utilities to work with apart from a single flash on JDM. Admittedly, Splyce doesn't have any to hold them off.
They don't have anything to hold it back, so...
It's still a difficult retake here for the CTs.
Certainly is. Elige, I think, has been heard by Asilion. It's just going to be a matter of which side they choose to play it. Asilion undecided which way he wants to look. JDM looking in the right spot to trade out the AWP, and he does. Look at that. 2 quick kills. They've got a kit. Going to jump onto the bomb for the defuse as well. Liquid going to make this 14-6, which I suspect would potentially be 15-6, depending on Splyce's buy, which I have a feeling isn't going to be the best of buys. They can buy AK armor. It's not so bad. Utility, some utility, but not huge amounts. No AWP at all for them. The buy coming out from Liquid are looking much better. Well,
it's definitely not the greatest supplies in the world for Splyce, but at least they're able to get full weaponry. And double AWP, as you say, here for Liquid is going to make life incredibly tough for Splyce, considering they don't have a huge amount of utilities. At least there's full smokes on everyone, so they might be able to smoke out the AWPers, get a bit of flash in there as well. But let's see what the guys from Splyce are actually going to be able to do here, making their way towards the B bomb side. And JDM with the AWP is playing by a chicken coop. Splyce are not going to have an easy time getting into this bomb site. I mean, admittedly, they haven't had an easy time of getting into any of the bomb sites. Elige holding very close with that M4. Is going to surely find one, looks for the second, and Machine Gun goes down. Crucial's very low, but in the end, it's going to be Hiko actually to close that one out. Still, Team Liquid haven't lost a single player, and Splyce just get completely wrecked as they try to enter the B bomb site. Liquid 15 on the board now, and it's going to be, well, not even as good of a buy as last round for Splyce.
Certainly not. A very, very good round coming out from Liquid there. Some nice plays just lurking down in the smoke, picking up a double on entry. That's exactly what you want to see if you're holding the CT side of the B site there. And well, with this 15-6 scoreline, the potential here for an even worse score for Splyce than we saw on Train. But no one really, such a good shot, no one really expected Splyce to do too well here on Cbble, I don't think.
No.
You know, I don't think they've won. They won all season on this map?
I don't think so. And it's actually been a very good map as well for Liquid overall. So I guess this is going to be another stat in the book there for Team Liquid, making things look a little bit better.
I'm pretty sure we're following this game up with more cobblestone straight away as well, by the way. So let's see. Interesting to see how Renegades and Selfless go, playing the exact same map.
I fancy Renegades' chances on cobblestone.
Yeah.
But still, let's have a look and see what Splyce can do in potentially the last round here of the map. And, well, Nitro's going to almost put the nail in the coffin there by picking up Machine Gun at least. Sicilian's going to be able to trade him out, but there you go. Hiko finds Davey. And overall now, 4 versus 2 here for the 2 players on Splyce to negotiate. Sicilian and Crucial are going to have to come up pretty big here. 43 seconds left to work with, so they do have a bit of time, but they don't really have any utilities to actually get into this bomb site, and that's going to make life so difficult. Pimp just shutting it down, and it looks like Hiko, well, he spotted the bomb out here. He spots out Crucial, and that's going to be that. He's going to clean up the round. A very good second map coming out for Liquid.
Yeah, it certainly was. Congratulations to Liquid. They pick up both maps of our best of 2 here tonight, Elfish Guy. Feeling a little bit dark here in the studio. Lights come back on. It's all good. But, yeah, I don't know. I think that was to be expected, to be fair. I think most people probably thought Liquid would come through. Had some good rounds. Splyce had a couple of good rounds as well, but really not up to the same standard as Liquid, unfortunately.
No, definitely not. And look, to be fair, we both said 2-0 coming into this one. I thought that Splyce might be able to get a little bit more on Train there. It's not been a bad map for them historically speaking. Well, they've been able to get good matches. They haven't really been able to pick too many wins up, but definitely I thought that one's going to go a little bit further towards Splyce's side. But still, 2-0 coming out there for Liquid. Not surprising at all.
Well, let's see how our next matchup goes, guys and girls. It's going to be Renegades up against Selfless Gaming. We'll be starting on Cobblestone, heading over to Dust 2. We will take a break, and when everyone is ready, we will be back with all of the action here at the NA Pro League.
He's going to get the 1 kill in that bomb coming under the zone. FNX has to stay up. Oh, he gets the triple FNX! Oh my god, what a way to win that round! They don't have a smoke, so this AWP is still... Oh, look at that!
Get your team apparel now at shop.eslgaming.com.
I'm back! Now that Kinguin has partnered with ESL Pro League, you have even more of a reason to buy the skins you need. No one has a bigger selection of CSGO products. Buy CSGO cases from your favorite players and events, including the ESL Pro League case. Buy and sell skins on skins.kinguin.net. Check it now!